he?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Let's zoom it in yellow and POTUS is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
If nautical nonsense be something you wish.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob
No,
What?
no.
Come on, drop
Battery
the flop.
pack right here. I'm way too heavy.
Oh, that's
It
true.
will
We
die.
No squishing a 9-volt.
But the song
right.
said to do that.
Well, that's still not the question I'm talking about.
Oh,
Nope.
I'm talking about a question that has so many answers, somebody wrote a song about it. What do you do with a drunken sailor? And we have some ideas as to what you can do with a drunken sailor. We're going to use our own ship's resident drunkard. Oh, so many to
I'm
choose
playing.
from.
Okay.
John Crow the cook. Because he's drunk all the time, but you can't really tell because he's got too much hair. So he's going to show you how drunk he is by doing a silly, goofy pirate dance, and then help us out with all of our suggestions. Some people like to call it play acting. We like to call it Thursday.
We like to call it Santa's mental breakdown.
Can you actually have a naughty list if you start it yourself?
Sure.
Sure.
You know, they say it takes one to know one.
That's true.
That's how I got all my dates.
He's the biggest name on there, highlighted and underlined.
It's like the John Hancock of Dundee list. Are you ready?
What? How about a turn on
Oh, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning. Well, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Put a lobster in his britches, put a lobster in his britches, put a lobster in his britches, early in the morning. Way
up she rises,
way
but it's a lot of crabs. But
way
he can scratch that.
early in the morning. Well, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Slam his pistol in a rusty porthole. Slam his pistol in a rusty porthole. Slam his pistol in a rusty porthole. Early in the morning. Then send him out to pee in the poison ivy. Send him out to pee in the poison ivy. Send him out to pee in the poison ivy. Early in the morning. Way
Calamine.
way
Calamine.
way
Watch that mic pack. No. She won't.
early in the morning. Well, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Make him the captain of the Exxon tanker. Make him the captain of the Exxon tanker. Make him the captain of the Exxon tanker. Early in the morning. Way
Hard to starboard.
way
Hard to port, sir.
way
Give me another bottle, I can make it around.
early in the morning. Well, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Dress him up in women's clothing. Dress him up in women's clothing. Dress him up in women's clothing. Early in the morning. Then put him on the shore to join the army. Put him on the shore to join the army. Put him on the shore to join the army. Early in the morning. 'Cause they're always looking for a few good men. They're always looking for a few good men. They're always looking for a few good men. Early in the morning. Way
Aye, sir.
way
With, sir?
way
I'm an army of one. Woo!
early in the morning. Well, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Shave his back and we'll knit the sweater. Shave his back and we'll knit the sweater. Shave his back and we'll knit the sweater. Early in the morning. Way
Cashmere.
Ooh, way
Let's go there.
way
But it's a onesie.
early in the morning. Well, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Turn him around and we'll hide our treasure map. Turn him around and we'll hide our treasure map. Turn him around and we'll hide our treasure map. Early in the morning. Way
Cod.
way
Cod.
way
Hey, I've got some iodine.
early in the morning, and that's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. That's what you do with a drunken sailor. Early in the morning. Thank you. If you like like that song, it is available on our CDs, being sold right there by our own Tempest the Storm Watcher. We have our brand new CD, The Idiocy. We have all sorts of other CDs. And if you really want to torture yourself by assaulting 2 out of your 5 senses at the same time, you can buy one of our DVDs.
That's right.
Hey, BBD.
Or if you want to do smell, you can buy our BBDs.
Ooh, that's wrong.
Hey,
I'm not
wait.
wearing BBD.
If you lick it, doesn't that count for taste?
Oh, that's not even.
I don't know if anything accounts for taste in this show.
We're already losing
There is
audience.
no taste in this show.
So just give